Today I want to talk to you about creating times in your week that are conducive for quality conversation. Let me say that again. Creating times in your week that are conducive for quality conversation. If you notice there, I didn't say create times in your week that are conducive to conversation. No. We're always going to be talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yes, that's going to happen. But I'm talking about creating times in your schedule that are conducive for quality conversation, where you're digging down deeper, you're getting to some issues, you're talking about life, you're laughing together, you're actually having a time where you are communicating back and forth. And what I have found, and we have found in our marriage for the almost 29 years now that we've been together, is that unless we really work hard to create those times that are conducive for quality conversation, what begins to happen is conversation and communication just kind of happens, but it stays at this level and we don't get down deeper. So Veronica and I, through the years, there's 1 or 2 days during the week that before we get the day started, we'll sit in our 2 chairs, or I'm in our bedroom. We have these 2 chairs that are side by side, and we'll sit down and we'll talk about, have really good conversations. We also maybe will go outside from time to time and sit under our awning and in our back porch area, and we'll talk there. That kind of happens somewhat naturally. But on Friday, that's a time that we have carved out for quality communication, quality conversation. What happens is on Friday, that's my day off. We take a day off together, and I make breakfast for the family, and we kind of eat together, and then, Lily and the kids will kind of go do their deal. And then Veronica and I, we typically sit outside on our patio around the table, and we talk. And we really talk. Hey, so how's your week been going? So what's happening here? Hey, how did that make you feel earlier this week when this happened? And then there's a series of questions that from time to time we'll both ask each other. We'll ask, hey, what am I doing right now that really shows you that I love you? And then another question that we ask quite often is, what are 1 or 2 things that I need to change that are kind of hurting you, or I need to change that are maybe confusing to you? What are some things that I need to work on? We talk about that. We talk about how we feel. We talk about life. We talk about hurts that we have. We dig down, and we actually, in those times, we talk about our schedule. Okay, here's a speaking engagement that I've got, so I'll be gone these 2 days. Okay, here's something that we're doing with Lily. Don't forget, you need to be home by 5:30 that night. And it's a time for us to actually get together and rally our hearts together around each other, how we're really feeling about life, how we're really feeling about each other, what we're really doing with our schedule. Those are times where we set those goals, and we kind of keep each other up to speed and held accountable on the goals that we're trying to accomplish financially, or in the house, or with our family. And it is beautiful. And in those moments, there's been times where Veronica and I are sitting outside and we're talking, or we're sitting in our chairs and we're talking, and I'm realizing there's so much more going on right now than just 2 people sitting down talking. This is actually marriage. This is life. This is love. And it's happening together. And it's not going to happen on its own. We as a couple, we have to work towards this. You as a couple, you have to work towards this. Is creating time in your schedule that is conducive for quality communication. What does that look like? Take some time this week. Talk about that. Look at your schedule and make it happen. Because when you do, there'll be so much more going on than just conversations on the outside. There'll be change. There'll be intimacy that begins to grow on the inside.